Everybody, in this tutorial video we will see how to draw a knuckle joint using AutoCAD. First we will set the limits. Limit will take 300, 200. Then after setting the limits, we will just zoom the screen, zoom, enter all option, we will select. Now the diagram, now the screen is zoomed based on the dimension of the diagram. Now we will just start drawing. First the diameter of the shaft we are taking as 20 mm. First we will just draw a straight line of dimension 150 mm. Enter. Now we'll just offset that through 20. The diameter is 10 mm, so we'll just offset that through 10 mm on either sides. Okay. Now the thickness of the eye end. First we are going to draw eye end. Okay. So the thickness of the eye end is, the thickness is 26 mm. So the half of that, that is 13 mm. We'll just offset this line again through 13 mm. This line through 13 mm on either sides. Okay. Now just we will draw a straight line from here, say approximately 20 mm away. Okay. No need of, because this is a shaft, no specification is given. Just we will take some 20 mm dimension from this end and we will just draw a line. Now just trim this line, this one and this one, and also we will trim this line, and this shaft extension. Okay. Now now we'll just since this is a long shaft, we'll just to show that it's a long shaft, we'll just draw a line here like this, and then we'll just we want to draw a curve like this here. Just draw a straight line like this and an arc. Okay, just 3-point arc through these 3 points. 3-point arc. Okay. Now let's take the mirror image of that one. Mirror this object, midpoint, 2 points here like this. Okay. Now we'll take mirror image of this one downwards. Mirror of this one downwards like this. Now we'll just delete this center line. Delete. Okay. Now here, from here, this is the shaft. Okay. And here you have eye end road. First we are going to draw eye end road. Now from here, at a distance of 35 mm, we want to draw a line. Now before that, we will just offset this line through 35 mm. This line to 35 mm like this. Now we will this is 13 mm, so we will just take half of that, that is 6.5. okay, offset through 6.5. this line like this and this line like this. Okay. Now let us do one thing, just offset this line through 2.5 mm. This line through 2.5 mm. Now again this is 6.5. Again we will offset this half of that, that is 3.25 mm. 3.25 mm. This line like this. Okay. Now we will just draw an arc. Okay, through three points, 3-point arc starting from here, this point, and here this point. Then one more arc starting from here, this point, and here like this. Now let us take the mirror image of this one. Mirror this one, starting one point and second point. Okay. Now let us delete this line and we'll just trim this unwanted portion. Trim this portion, this small inner portion, and this portion. Enter. Now let us delete this line. Delete. Now from here we want to draw a curve like this, okay, an arc. So just draw a line like this, keep some distance from here, maybe some 5 or 6 mm, just a line like this, and then just let us draw one more line here like this, a line, small line like this. Then we want to draw a curve like this. I mean, let's move it slightly downwards. Okay, now let's draw an arc, 3-point arc passing through these 3 points. Now just delete this line, these 3 lines. Delete. Now take the mirror image of this one, mirror this line, this one and this one, mirror image of that one. Now let us trim this unwanted portion. Trim this portion and this portion. So that's all. Now the I end, this is I end road, so I end is at a distance of 70 mm from here. Okay, so offset this distance, that is 70 mm from here, this line here like this. Now this point is center, we'll draw a circle of radius 10 mm, and one more circle of radius 20 mm. Now let us trim this unwanted portion. Trim this portion. Now let us after trimming we'll just keep a fillet of 2.5 mm here. Okay, so 2.5 mm fillet radius, this line and this line, fillet of 2.5 mm, 2.5 mm radius, 2.5, fillet radius 2.5, again fillet 2.5. I'll just trim this unwanted portion, trim this portion, and now we want to just draw a line here, like we want to draw an axis line. Okay, so just draw a line at say 3 or 4 mm from here, then take mirror image of that one, this one here like this, then extend this line to meet that line, extend this line to meet that line, here also extend. Now we'll just draw one more line on the right side like this. Okay, now let us extend this line also, extend this line to meet that line. Now just delete this 3 lines, this one and this line, delete that. So now we'll change the line type. Okay, for that just by layer other, you want to load lines, we'll just add some dotted lines and chain lines. Center line, load, center 2x, center 5x, center 2x. Okay, now some more dotted lines are there, dashed line, then dashed 0.5 dashed 5x and dashed 2x. Dashed 2x, dash 2x. Okay, now close that. Now just select this line, and this line, and this is center line. Which one is better? This one is better, so we'll use that line. Okay, now that is okay. Now the top view of the eye end is ready. Now we will draw the front view also. Just span it. Now just draw a line like this at some distance like this. Take mirror image of this one. Mirror of this one. Base point is this one and this one. Okay, now we don't want this curve here. You will delete this curve, delete, and this small curve also, delete that. Now in front view we have a rectangle here, so for that draw a line, just a line from this corner, straight line like this, and extend this line to meet that line, extend this line to meet that line, now just to draw a line, straight line from here also, a line like this, one more line from here like this. Now we'll trim unwanted lines, trim all these three lines, these three lines, these three lines. Okay, so that is the front view of the eye end. Now we'll just make these two lines dotted line, that is invisible line. So we just go through this, which one is this one we can use. We'll make those two lines dotted line. Okay, so that is the front view and top view of the eye end. Now we have the fork end road. So in fork end we have, first we will take the mirror image of this one. Just draw a line like this, a straight line like this. Now okay, now let us take the mirror image of these two. Mirror of this one and this one, based on this one and this point. Okay, so mirror image of that one. Okay, now here there's a slight the mirror image, the fork end also will be similar to this one, but slightly length will be slightly more. So what we'll do is we'll draw a line like this, just draw a straight line like this, and we will trim this line here. Okay, trim this portion and this portion, and now we will similarly we will just extend this line there. Okay, just extend this line to meet that line, and we will trim that smaller portion, trim that line. Okay, now what we will do is, okay, we'll just move this line away. Okay, so just we'll copy this diagram, just move. Okay, just move this diagram like this. Okay, now what we'll do is, now from this center to this point, distance is 60 mm. So we will offset this line through 60 mm, offset through 60 this line, center line like this. Okay, now we will extend this line to meet that line, extend this line to meet that line. Okay, now we will just move this like this. So just move these two based on this point, bring it there. So that's all. Now we'll just extend this line to meet there, extend. Now we don't want into okay, just we'll extend this line, to meet there. Okay, so now here the top view of the fork end is similar to this one, but slightly of longer length. Okay, now the front view, there is slight modification in that. So front view here, the shape is slightly different. So for that, just we will offset this line through 17 mm, this line through 17 mm and this side, and we will extend this line to meet that line, this line also to meet that line, this line also to meet that line. All these lines will extend to meet that line. Now we will trim this unwanted portion, trim this portion, this one, this one, this one, and this one, this one, and this one. Okay, now from here, from this center line, center of this circle, at a distance of 22 mm. Okay, so we will we'll just draw a line like this, okay. Now this line we will offset through 22 mm. We'll just delete this line, we don't want these two lines. Okay, this also will delete. This line we will offset through 22 mm, offset through 22 mm, this line through 22 mm like this. Now this point as center, we will draw a circle, a semicircle of arc radius 13 mm, circle of 13 mm, and one more circle of radius 30 mm, a circle of radius 30 mm. Okay, now we'll just trim this unwanted portion of the circle, trim this portion, this portion, this one, this line also will trim. And there, now we want a fillet here, just fillet of say radius 3 mm, 3 mm radius, this line, and this line 3 mm. Now that curve is completely erased, part of that is erased, so we'll just again we'll draw an arc like this, starting from here to this point and to this point. Okay, now we recreated that arc. Again we will trim that, sorry, fillet this line and this line. Okay, now so that is removed. So now the we'll just delete these two lines, delete, okay, select that and select this and delete. I want to trim this line, trim this portion. Here also we will provide a here also we will provide a fillet of 2 mm. A fillet is there already. So now we want to assemble these two. Now before assembly we want to draw the pin. Okay, so pin is of length 75 mm height. So first we'll draw a line of 75 and 20 mm is the width, 20 mm width, 75, and close that. Now here pin head is 30 mm, so here it is 20, so we will just draw a line of 5 mm from here, 5, then 5, then height is 10, again towards left 30, again 10, close that, and okay. Now the pin also is ready. Now we'll just assemble these two. For assembly, just select these two. First we'll assemble the top view. Just move this one, base point, we will just move base point, we will select this point and move it, keep it there. Top view to assemble, move base point, we'll use this point and keep it there. So assembly is ready. Now we will just move this top view slightly downwards. Before that, we'll just move this pin close to that. Okay, now we will just move this top view downwards. Move top view, front view slightly upwards, Okay, now we will place this pin. Okay, so for that we want a base point. So base point will be the center of this line. Okay, select this one, move base point is mid of this line, and we'll keep it there. Okay, so that is the pin. Now here we want the tapered collar. So if here we can just draw a line like this from here. We will just offset this line through say 5-6 mm, offset through 6 mm, this line like this. Just we will rotate it, we'll offset that through 7 mm. Okay, we'll just offset that through 8 mm, this line through 8 mm. Okay, now just zoom it. With this one we will just rotate it through this line. Based on this point, we'll rotate through say 4 or 5 degrees. 5 is too much, so just rotate through 3 degrees. Rotate this one based on this 3 degrees. Enter. Okay, 3 also is too much. Let us rotate it through 2 degrees. Rotate this one through 2 degrees. Okay, now that's all. Now we'll just take a mirror image of this one. Just measure this dimension. Okay, somewhere here, measure this dimension. From here to this is coming as 6.5. Let us take just draw a line from here, a line of length say 3.2 or 3.1. Okay, now we'll take mirror image of this one, mirror of this one like this. Okay, now let us do one thing. Just delete this line also. Just bring these two lines slightly, move these 2 lines slightly downwards like this, slightly downward like this. Now close this end, this end also, enter. Okay, now we want to make a copy of this one and keep it below. This pin is slightly more length. We'll do one thing. We'll just move it towards left. This object slightly more length, so we don't want this much long pin. Just move it like this. Slightly move it upwards like this. This is enough. Now delete this line. Just draw a line like this from here, F8 on, like this. Now trim this unwanted portion. this portion, this portion, this one, and this one. Okay, now pan, we will just make a copy of this one and move this one. Base point is mid of this line and place it F8 on, place it there. Okay, undo, copy. Just we will move it slightly right towards right, move slightly towards right. Now we will make a copy of this one, this one, this one, this one. Base point is mid of this one and place it on that line. Draw a line from here to that straight line. Okay, now we will copy this one, this one, this one like this. Then base point will take mid of this one and keep it there. Okay, now we'll just delete this line. Now all these lines should be dotted line in top view because these are all invisible portion. So this one just make it to dotted line, dashed line. Okay, escape. Now if we want, we can trim this portion, and again we will just trim this portion, this one and this one. Again we'll draw a line. Again we will draw one more line, same line like that, so that we can make those that part only dotted line. Okay, now select these two lines and make those two lines dotted line. Okay, now that's all. So that is the front view and top view of the knuckle joint. Now we want to draw the sections. Just delete these two lines, delete. Now we want to hash that. For hatching we will do one thing, just we'll take upper half section only. So from here this we'll just draw a line like this, a slant line. Okay, then just trim that. Okay, now just hatch this option will select, and distance will be 0.6, enter. Okay, now this portion also. So that's all about sectional. Now if you want, you can hash this portion also, but some other angle. Undo, hatch this option, 0.6, 0.5 hatch angle, 0.5 mm is the gap. Okay, enter, escape. Now again hatch, 0.5 is the distance, but here we will maintain an angle of 90 degrees so that we can hatch that in the opposite direction here. Okay, this portion. Okay, now also we have this shaft here. So to hatch the shaft, hatch, there we will give the distance as 0.25. This portion, this portion, this portion, and this portion. Enter, escape. So that's all about. Now we'll just do some small dimensions dimensions of linear dimensions. This one 20 mm, another dimension 26 mm. Some dimensions we will give. Radius, this one, radius, this line, and radius, this length. Some dimensions we will give. Now just make those dimensions some bright using some brighter color. Select this, all this, and use some bright color. Top view also will give some dimensions. If we want, we can give top view also. Now just will text, single line text. Here we will text as the height will give 5 mm, angle 0, text is knuckle joint. Enter, escape. Just make those, that also red. So this is how you draw knuckle joint. If you want, we can do dimensions of the top view also. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much.